This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 22, is that Vice President Kamala Harris was being interviewed, and she basically said that she's ready to step into a role of president if Biden is unwell, may have to take over, all right? And the reason why this question was asked because Biden's wife, Jill Biden, tested, positive for the you-know-what, okay? And so far, Biden has tested negative, okay, for the you-know-what. But hey, this could be the Black Swan event, all right? The unexpected event, because that's what a Black Swan means, okay? It means an unpredictable event that is beyond what is normally expected of a situation that has potentially severe consequences, right? Okay? And this will be a shock to the economy, okay, and to the world, all right? If Biden croaks, okay, and then Kamala Harris comes into power as president, all right? Hey, anything is possible, man. We're in the last days, okay? This is the last days. All right, so, all right, things that you wouldn't think would happen can happen, all right? And that's why, you got to be paying attention to the prophecies, all right, and pay attention, all right, to what's going on, okay? Now, of course, if this happens, you already know Kamala should just be a puppet in office, all right? And that's just going to cause more upheaval within Babylon the Great America, because she's going to pass all types of crazy laws, all right? And she's not going to give a damn, okay? Not one bit. Remind me of this scripture, the book of Job, chapter 39, verse 16. She's hardened against her young ones as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear. 17, because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted to her understanding, right? Okay, and that goes for the most of these, okay, women, all right? And Kamala Harris is no exception, all right? She's not thinking about the Lord, all right? She is fully persuaded in her mind, all right, to push Babylon influence, okay, here in Babylon the Great and the world, all right? She was the one that went to an African country, trying to push that LGBTQ lifestyle, right? Who was it? Hold on. Let's see. Kamala Harris, Africa. LGBT, whatever, Yeah, in Ghana, all right? With that whole LGBTQ madness, she went to Ghana, all right, and they weren't having it, okay? Yeah, because Ghana, all right, LGBTQ, Yep. See, there it is. Ghana opposed to vote on worst anti-LGBTQT bill. There you go. All right. There's back and forth within that country. Okay. They just rejected this LGBTQT bill, but again, America's behind it. All right, pushing that garbage, and Kamala was representing America. Okay, because again, she's been deprived of wisdom. All right, she ain't thinking about the Lord. So what's gonna happen if Kamala Harris becomes president because Joe Biden croaks? Hey, civil unrest. You already know it's coming. Isaiah chapter 19 verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city and kingdom against kingdom. Right? Okay. You're gonna see a lot of turmoil. All right, if Kamala Harris becomes president. Hey, anything is possible. All right, we're in the last days. All right, that would be a crazy black swan event. She becomes president and all hell breaks loose, and there's no election. Okay, Zechariah chapter 14 verse 13. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them, and they shall lay hold everyone on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. Right, and a civil war is going to break open here in Babylon the Great. Could this event, this black swan event, this unexpected event of Kamala becoming president, could that be the trigger? Could that be the powder keg? All right, we'll see. Okay, already they're trying to put Donald Trump away, which is all a show, by the way. That's a ritual, okay, which is causing a lot of these conservatives to get angry and upset. So that if they put Kamala in power, that would push these conservatives over the edge, you know, and the civil war will break out. Last scripture. I didn't want to make this too long. Just saw this on the news feed and had to do a lesson. All right, because hey, that would be an unexpected event. 2nd Esdras chapter 15 verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. 15. For the sword and destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Right. Okay, and that's coming, man. That's civil war. All it takes is a powder keg. All right, the country's already, all right, screwed. Okay, things are getting more expensive. All right, what's it called? The infrastructure of America is corroding. Okay, there are shortages. Okay, there's gonna be more shortages of food to go around. So yeah, it's like all these ingredients are already set for a civil war. 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. Right. So if Kamala Harris does become president, it's a wrap. Ain't nobody gonna listen to her. It's gonna go turmoil. Okay. And the course of their action shall stand in their power. Okay. 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Right, because martial law. And hey, she would be ready to put in martial law. Okay. All she has to do is someone, you know, her counsel put fear in her heart, and she'd be ready to send the military in. Okay. Because women are emotional. Okay. Women get scared very easily. So she'll put in martial law, and then people cannot go from county to county, city to city. All right. All right. Then there's also rumors of them putting back in lockdowns because of this new variant. We'll see. All right. I think it's going to be a blackout. That's what I think. I think a nice blackout that they're going to blame it on Russia, China, cyber attack, which is a good narrative for World War III. But we hear, hey, that's why, again, milk scripture, repetition is the art of remembrance. Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, and that now is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. Right, so when you see these events happening, man, salvation is near, okay? And the major salvation is coming here in America, Babylon the Great, because this is where the destruction is coming, all right? So you want to make sure that you're right in the Lord's eye, all right, to be delivered, okay? 12. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Right, because the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. Right. The light is what? This truth. This wisdom and understanding of the scriptures. 13. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness. All right. Now, this doesn't mean you can't have a drink. It's talking about being drunken off this world. Okay. Rioting off this world. All right. This place is only temporary. You have to have that in your mindset. Okay. You just get your daily bread and you keep on moving, man. We're almost out of here. Ah, man, Lord willing, she becomes president. This would be a great way to kick off a civil war, man. Not in chambering and wantingness, not in strife and envy. 14. But put ye on the Lord, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh. Right. Walk after the spirit, not after the flesh. More spirit, less flesh, man. To fulfill the lust thereof. Right. Okay. So, hey, we're here, man. So you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. It's high time to wake up out of sleep. All right. Things are about to be interesting. And again, this could be the Black Swan event. No. Okay. And this will definitely have major shock to the economy. A president dying. Okay. And then this vice president who most people can't stand gets into power. Yeah. So, Lord willing, let's edify. I want to give all praise and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep it door. Keep the faith. Keep pushing it. Keep fighting. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles and elders. As you can see, we're almost out of here. All right. It's getting spicy. The Lord is really making things interesting. Prophecy is happening. For the few sisters that are watching, keep studying. When you pray, pray to your cover. Shalom and a bottom ball. Shalom.